All right, y'all, back with another tourney review. This is from the Deem National Pro-Am, a big Pro-Am, a lot of cash on the line here in Indiana at Prairie View Golf Course. In this round, I started on hole 8, so started with a par, burnt the edge on about a 10-footer, made a good par on 9, par 10, thought I made that putt, par 11, that putt lipped out, bogey 12, thought I made my par putt. On 13, I hit it to about 2 feet and made eagle. 14, I left the birdie putt short, dead in the jaws, so I made par there. Parred 15, 16, 17, 18, hit a terrible tee shot, blew it way out to the right. I did pretty good to save bogey there, actually. And then went to number 1. On number 1, I made about a 25-footer for birdie. That's about the only putt I made in regulation. Burnt the edge on 2, left it hanging over the lip on 3, made a bogey on 4 after a poor tee shot on the par 3. Parred 5, parred 6, and then I hit the green in 2 on 7 and had a 2-putt birdie. So wound up shooting a 1 under 71, which put me just outside the money. I actually tied for 7th. There was a shootout that the top 10 pros and AMs got into, and you got random paired for the shootout, which was alternate shot. As we get into the shootout, we actually started to make some putts, me and my partner. I actually got paired with a guy who I played college golf, which kind of randomly, so that was fun. It was interesting. I made about an 8-footer for birdie, alternate shot on 1, so we survived the hole 2. I actually hit a terrible wedge shot on the second hole, and then he hit a not very good chip, and I made about a 12-footer for par. We survived in a chip off. Taylor hit a great chip. Then we went to hole 17, which was the third hole. I drove it in the fairway bunker, not my best tee shot. He chunked it out of the fairway bunker. I had to flop it over a bunker, and then he made about a 10-footer for par. So once again, we were in a chip off. Pretty tough chip shot. I was up last. I actually lipped it out, which advanced us to the 18th hole. Taylor hit a good drive down the fairway. I laid it up. He hit a wedge from about 112, I think, and he hit it to about 25 feet. So the other two teams we were playing against were actually inside of us. I hold the 25-foot putt for birdie, and the other two guys missed. So we actually won the shootout, which was pretty good. That was some nice cash for me on an otherwise a day where I wouldn't have made much money. As you can see here, this is me and Taylor after the shootout after we won, so it wound up being a pretty good day. Big shout out to Taylor, big shout out to Deem and Prairie View, super fun event. Wanted to just give you guys another tournament review. Follow along to see the rest of my results this summer and fall.